Hi everyone. I hope you all are great. Today we will have contractions. So first you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 3. Chapters contraction, lesson is pronoun verb contractions, contractions with not. Alright, so let's try to log in together. Okay, I'll just guide you and we will log in together, okay? So of course you move on to the ableStudent.com, and just like I have over here the names, you would have to click on your name, okay? So I'll move here and I will click on my name here, okay? That's after going to the ableStudent.com, move on to language art English, okay? And the grade, we have the grade 3. Alright, so this grade 3. Then we move on here to contractions. So over here you have all the chapters under the grade 3. So we'll just scroll down until we find contractions. Alright, so under contractions we have pronoun verb contraction, contractions with not. So can you tell me on the chat, do you have any problems logging in to the A Plus website? Do you need some more help to log in? And then I can assist you some more. I can see your messages, so just send me a message if. So do you have any questions on logging in? Can you tell me? Send me on the message, okay? Just type in yes or no, and then we can continue our lesson, okay? Do you have any questions on logging in to the A Plus website? Can you tell me? All right, so we'll just move on and we'll start the lesson. Okay, so we have complete the sentence with the correct contraction. First of all, what is a contraction? Okay, a contraction is a shortened. Okay, so it is a shortened form of two words. An apostrophe shows where one or more letters are left out. So whenever you have a contraction, it's a shortened form of two words, and usually we will have an apostrophe to show us where the two words or one words are left out. Okay? So it could be one letter, it could be two letters, but then the apostrophe will help you identify where something is missing. A contraction can be formed from a pronoun and a verb. So when we have pronoun and we have a verb, we can form a contraction, just like we have I am. Okay, so if you want to get the contraction from you have I, then apostrophe, and then M. So you can see that A is taken off from this. Okay, we have I am, and the shortened form is just I apostrophe and then M. Okay? Alright, so we have completed sentence with the correct contraction. We are interested in learning more about hawks and eagle. Alright, so this is the sentence now. Can you tell me, okay, what's the contraction of we are is? So when you see we are, send your answers on the chat because I can see them, and tell me what the contraction of we are is. Can you tell me on the chat? Alright, so I'm waiting on your answers. Send them on the chat. Tell me what is the contraction of we are. Send me your answers because I can see them, okay? Okay, good job, Elite. That is the contraction. We have we are. Okay, good job. So you can see that the apostrophe takes the place of a, which is missing. Okay, so this is what the correct contraction of we are. All right, good job, guys. Good job, everybody. So let's move on to the next one. So we have here complete the sentence with the correct contraction. When it is quiet at night, I can hear owls. So we have it is. So tell me, what's the contraction of it is? What do you think is the contraction of it is? Tell me. Okay, good job. So we have it, then apostrophe and s. That's it. Good job. That is the contraction of it is. Okay. So we have if you are dash going to the beach, may I come too? So you are. What's the contraction of you are on the chat? Okay, so we have you are. Okay, with apostrophe and then ra. So good job, everybody. That's perfect. Okay, good job. So let's look at this. So we have they are going shopping next week. Okay. So tell me, what's the contraction of they are? Send it on the chat. Let's see. Yes, of course, you can make your sentences with the contraction. Yes, that's perfect. You can send me your sentences on the chat. If you have any that you want to share, that's okay. You can send them. Okay. They are. Yes, you can make sentences out of the contraction. Yes, you can. Uh-huh. Okay. So they are for this one. Okay. You need to remember the why. Look at a sentence on the chat. If they are leaving, can I leave too? So they are. That's a good sentence. Okay. Just make sure that you remember your why. Okay. All right. So if you have more sentences, you can share, of course. All right. All right. So we have you are not being very nice. You are. Okay. So you are not being very nice. That's a very good sentence. Okay. So good job, everybody. All right. Tell me, do you have a question before we move on to the test? Do you have any questions? I will check up on him. Perfect sentence. You know, we have I will, and then the contraction will be what? I will. Okay. Good job. Perfect. It is getting late. Great. Okay. Thank you for your sentences, everybody. Move on to the test now, and you can just share your answers with me, okay? So complete the sentence with the correct contraction. If she is not sitting in that seat, may I? So tell me, what's the contraction of she is? Is it the first or second? Okay, so we have she is the second. Okay, so next off we have Dad said he is going to clean out the garage today. First or second, and good sentences on the chat. You are better than me. What are you doing with that ball of yours? Good. I will help that little puppy. She's so cute. Oh, perfect, King D. Thank you for your sentences. Thank you, everyone, for interacting. That's perfect. Okay. Great job, guys. All right, so we have option two. I can't help you right now. My dad said he's going to work today. Good sentence, Rebecca. He's so mean to me, but now he is not. Good job. Perfect sentences, everybody. That's so great. Okay, so we have this year they are going to Florida for vacation. Is it the first or the second? I will be back. Okay, actually. All right, take your time. So we have the second one. All right, so we're interested in learning more about hawks and eagles. First or second? All right, so we are good. Then kangaroos have strong back legs and they are fast hoppers. First or second? Okay, we have my mom said that my dad and brother went out, so they are going to come back. Good sentence. Whoa, that thing is huge. I'm very sure that when I am big, I'll be able to ride it. Perfect. Good sentence. Thank you, everybody. Okay. All right, so we have the okay, that's it for this lesson. We'll move on to the next lesson. So make sure you complete this one if you haven't done it before, okay? So complete it, then you move on to the next. So the next is contractions with knots. So we already know that a contraction is a shortened form of two words. An apostrophe shows where one or more letters are left out. Now, a contraction can be formed from a verb and the word not. So we can have verb and then not to form a contraction. In most contraction with not, the spelling of the verb does not change. The apostrophe takes the place of the O. So it doesn't change, but the apostrophe takes the place of O, just like was not. And we have wasn't. Okay, you can see that it takes the place of O in the not. Okay, all right. So complete the sentence with the correct contraction. Josie was not dash finish with her story about horses. So we have was not, okay? So the apostrophe takes the place of O. Then Maggie is not the only one who forgot her notebook. So can you tell me what is the contraction of is not? Okay. So send on the chat, let's see. Write the contraction and let's see. Okay, wow, they are good at soccer. When I go to the park, I will have fun. Good. Where did my soccer ball go? I will find who did it immediately. I wasn't the one who stole it. Okay, good job. Isn't okay. Alright. Okay, good job, guys. So we have is not. Okay, so isn't. Then the sailors are not leaving until early tomorrow morning. So what is the contraction of are not? What's the contraction here? Tell me. Okay, so we have aren't. Okay, so good job. I'll ask Jameson said me. Okay, okay. So perfect, everybody. Now let's go to the test and you can just share your answers, okay? With me. So complete the sentence with the correct contraction. Josie was not finished with her story about horses. First to second. So we have the second. Alright, did you know that spiders are not insects? First to second. He doesn't know I am here. Good sentence. I asked my dad to go to toy runs and he said he wasn't finished. Perfect. Good sentence, everybody. Good, good, good. So we have the second one here. Okay, so Sam's birthday is not dash until next month, first or second. Okay, so we have isn't. Then the sailors are not leaving until early tomorrow morning, first to second. Isn't it late? I said to my grandma as soon as she banged on my door. Good job, that's very great. I'm going to the store with my dad. Good sentence. Okay, perfect, everybody. Okay, so we have aren't. Alright, that's it for our lesson on that contractions. Can you tell me if you have any questions between? Thanks to everybody for contributing. It was really nice to see your answers. Tell me if you have any questions before we end. Alright, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't, guys. See you all next time. Bye. Bye, everyone. Do you have a question, Nate? What is your question? Okay, since we have no questions, we'll end here. See you next time. Bye.